bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Est-ce que vous m'entendez bien? Bonjour Suzanne. Bonjour, bonjour Linda. Ah, il est sympa. I was start speaking in French. I mean, he's not the damn guide. I like him. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah, you should go. And you can say hello to him from Patrick's. He will remember me. He does very good things, and he has got. He tried to teach me how to do that, but I didn't succeed. You know, he mixed an outside video with the inside of the building that he can't go in, but he could film before, and that was tremendous. And so I tried to ask him how he does that, and have to say he taught me, but I couldn't succeed. Oh gosh, I hope it's not going to rain. It was raining. I decided to try to go outside because I don't have any umbrella, and I wanted to show you the Plaz Vondom instead of staying into the Galerie Lafayette that I've done a couple of times, and you may have seen on some platforms. So I said I may go to Plaz Vondom because this is the very first tour I did on Higo, a part of course of the tour of the flea market, but that was a kind of another kind of tour. So I just hope it's just a bit of wind. Okay. So hello, Stephanie, Leslie, all of you that I see. I'm very happy to be with you today. And lots of you were with me last week for the Christmas market of Paris. And today we are with Notre Dame, okay? Hello, Stephen. Joyeux Noël à toi. Ah, you mixed a bit of French and English. Joyeux Noël. Well, try. Very good, Stefan. Thanks for that. So, my dear friends, when we started on Higo, we started, and then I did it on Beams. And when we started in Higo, the very first December, I had that idea to do the Christmas walk from the Plaz Vondom to the Galerie Lafayette. And I thought that could be superb to do it. And I haven't done it since. Since Higo, I've never done that. So I thought today, for the last tour of the year, I thought it would be good to make a kind of little remembrance. So please, keep finger crossed that it's not going to rain, because 1 hour ago it was raining, you know, like little icy round stone, and I put my hat because it was falling on my head, and that was painful. So could you hear me correctly? It's fine? If I put my mic like that, you can hear me? Yes, Suzanne, it's a long time ago. It was in 2020, I guess. Let me think. No, 2021. Yes, 2021, because that was after the first, so 2021, 2022, and they stopped in 2023, I think. Yes, 2021. So I think you are all here, more or less. Let me check the time with my other phone, because always on YouTube I don't have a time. So it's always a bit difficult for me. Okay, 5:30, so let's start. So, hello everybody. If some of you are new on board, but I think all the names I've seen are the names that I know very well. My name is Patrick. I'm a licensed tour guide in France, especially in Paris. I'm a former virtual tour guide on Hego and Beams, and since I do times to time some visits with you on YouTube, and I carry on doing my visits, but I do it on a private channel for elder people. So I've got in America, in Canada, and in France, have got elder people. I have got done 2 visits today for these elders, which are of course in an elder house, and they have not the chance to be able to go outside. So I do for them what I did for you during the pandemic. So like that, it's a bit like carry on the heritage of what we started to be nice and also to get a bit of money for us. uh, ah, hope Ronnie is feeling better. Yes. Any mention of chocolate is banned until Christmas Eve. Okay, so why did you mention it if you don't want me to mention it? Oh, so let's start by chocolate in that case. Oh, yeah, they quite like me. It's okay, but it's many different. They have got something like 200-300 different locations. So I just see them maybe every 3 months, because then next week some other. I've done already 10 tours for Christmas. So this year, as I said, I wanted to finish my last tour of the year with you and being at the Plaz Vondom, which is a lovely square in Paris. Let me show it to you. Beautiful, no? Look at that cobblestone. It's fantastic, very neat, very clean. I hope you enjoy the tour, and I hope you enjoy Christmas with me. Of course, it's not that what I want to show you. That was just a joke. So here is a famous Place Vendôme. That square in Paris has been created by the King Louis XIV, and then he sold it to build Versailles. But the first person who bought it to live here, he never lived here in fact, was Louis XIV. And it's absolutely fabulous because this place first is very well decorated. You are going to see that. In the center of the square, you've got the famous Vendôme column, which is these columns. And at the top of it, you've got our first emperor, Napoleon. We will see him in a couple of seconds. And here, it's the place of the rich, because that's where you have got all the very expensive shop for jewelries, for clothes, and all the men brand are here. And it's not the place where tourist coach arrive. It's really exclusive. The tourist coach go to the Champs-Élysées or go to the Galerie Lafayette, where they welcome large group. Here they just welcome individual. And even if it's individual, you need to book, because you can't just go here and just go to the shop. There's so many people want to go inside that you have to book. So the first shops I want to show, because the decoration is always nice, is the Louis Vuitton. Not bad, Louis Vuitton, to start our trip. And we will finish, of course, by the Galerie Lafayette. Don't forget. Don't worry. That will be the last stop to see the windows. But I know Suzanne have seen it this week already. So Suzanne, you have got another journey with me today, even if we finish by the same place. And you see, look, it has been raining a lot. Look at the street, full of water. Really, it rains cats and dog. So this is the Louis Vuitton. And you see it's all decorated with a kind of a little flower, which are changing. Yes, it was Tewkesbury, yes. And which are changing the colors. I don't see if you see the change of the color. Now it's yellowish, and they should turn to blue if they want to turn to blue. No, we won't go to the top of. It's raining, so they close it. It was too dangerous. We'll go another time. I will bring you another time, but today, due to the very heavy rain, they decided to close the roof. And look how beautiful it is. And so at the top of the columns, which is made of bronze, you have at the top of it, right here, I've got some message which doesn't, yes, here it is. You see, that's Napoleon I, the statue of Napoleon I. He's holding in his hand a little globe. So like that, he shows that I'm having the earth in my hand. On the top of it, you've got a little victory, which is an iconic statue from the Greek, Nike, and which is also symbolizing his victory. and all around the square, all around the columns, you've got sculpted the uh, different period of the battle. It's like a huge sculpting columns. And here, of course, in that place, you've got all the jewelry shops too. You see here, you just have got Gourmet. Do we have some people from Texas here on board? If we have got some people from Texas, I'm going to try to show you something like I could never show you before because I didn't have the zoom enough. Do you have some Texas people from Austin, Dallas, or Sugarland, or wherever? No, nobody from Texas. So you will tell to your friend from Texas that right here, you see nothing because I don't zoom in. But if I zoom in here, here it's written something. It's written Embassy of Texas. Yes, because it's here that when Texas decided to be independent from America, that the first country in the world who recognized the independence of Texas was France. And due to that, Texas opened an embassy in that place. You see, 1839. And nowadays, it's not a Texas embassy, it's a very beautiful shop named Gourmet, a shopad, where they sell, of course, lots of jewelries. J'en prie, madame. So we're going to cross the street, and I want to show you the little merry-go-round, which is all light up, like everything, like if it's a Christmas merry-go-round. You can see it's quite nice. So here we pass by Louis Vuitton. You know, it can give you some ideas of Christmas. You know, you like the snails? You like the French snails? So don't focus on the snail, and focus on the ring. But if you want a Christmas snail, welcome. You see, you never see the Christmas snail. It's earring. Ah, yes, it's earring. Why I said rings? It's earrings. And here you've got a ostrich, and that's a bracelet. Ostrich with Christmas hat. You take those earring, okay, put on your listing. Perfect. You know, everybody send me the list after that, and of course myself, I go and I do the purchasing. You've got a giraffe. Yes. You want to pet ostrich. You know, you need to make some hole in your apartment so like that she can pull the head inside under the ostrich. Anyway, you see it's all beautiful like that, and all the places are like that here. Here also you see this beautiful shop which is from Dior. So it's really the place for rich people. Okay, you don't come here. I mean, of course, you can do what we do in French. It's mean window licking, okay? Lèche vitrine, which meaning you don't buy. It's window shopping. But a part of that, when you come here, it's because you think you can afford to buy something. So this is Dior. This is the windows of Dior for the jewelries. Some animals. Oh yes, some little jewels too. And of course, there is no price because you know, in France, it's compulsory to show the price apart for art and antique. And jewelries are considered as art, so they don't need to show the price. Where are they? Above here. I'm so focused that I don't see where it is. Here it is. Lalique. That's very nice. Okay. We see some more jewelries, but have a look at the square. And you see here they put a very lovely little merry-go-round for the kids. And next to that, they have got two Christmas trees where people, of course, goes to make pictures in between. You see, it's a very old merry-go-round, and it's with lots of animals on it. You see? You see, it's look the size of the kids. It's only adult who went on it. The tiger is free. Yeah, she pretends to be the queen. And in fact, it's a free one. You know, you can go there, uh, and you don't need to pay. They just put it for your pleasure, and you see, you don't need to make a long line because there is nobody waiting for. Due to the rain, everybody has left. And of course, it's charming, no? Yeah. Yeah, in fact, it's a Louis Vuitton carousel. So I make a quick turn in the square for you to see. We have no time to go in, but a part of that we could have gone because it's, as I said, it's more of a totally free, just for your pleasure. Good. Some kids are coming to the next line, and you can make, of course, pictures by the Christmas tree. You see, if you want to get a nice pictures for Christmas, I propose you this one. Travelers pictures, no? Paris is for you. Oh, I know that the loveliest pictures you can get for Christmas. You see, if we go close to the columns, let me cross the street without being run by a car. And you see here, we are at the bottom of the columns, and then we walk to the gallery, okay? And you see, everything is sculpted. You see, it's written Neapolio Imperator, means Napoleon, the emperor. And you see, everything is sculpted. Every part of the column is sculpted. So you can see all the battles. You see the French soldiers. Interesting, no? When you go like that to the top of the columns. And of course here we've got the famous hotel, which is one of the most expensive hotels in Paris, even though the most expensive, and one of the most famous palace in Paris. I mean the Ritz. And you know, of course, that's where we last seen unfortunately, the last image of Lady D, because the last time she has been seen, she was going out of that hotel, taking the car with her boyfriend, Lafayette, Dodi, and she, hello Ruben, how are you? Oh, Ruben is a fellow guide of mine. He's a very good guide and who is doing Montmartre, especially in Paris. So, hello Ruben, welcome to the Ritz. Are you going to have a night in the Ritz, Ruben? And so you see, Lady D was just leaving. Well, that's not Lady D, okay? But she was just leaving exactly like that. And going with Dodi Al-Fayed and taking the car, which was waiting here. And unfortunately, we never see her alive after that. And here we've got the little Christmas Santa Claus ready with all. Oh, which one is mine? I hope I've got one of these little packets waiting for me. Waiting for me. And look, the beautiful deer. A night is around 3,000, depending on the size of the room. And you can have me with the deer. You give me a kiss. Thank you. Very nice. So we're going to leave the Plaz Vondom on all these beautiful things to go to the Galerie Lafayette, passing by the Opera House and of course by walking by the Rue de la Paix. And at the opposite side of the rooms of the square here you see the shop of Chanel. Yes, of course she loves me when I do that, when I go shopping there. I bring them some cookies. I go to. So we're going to walk by the Rue de la Paix, and we're going to pass by the most fabulous jewelry shop in Paris, which is Cartier. Wow, Cartier, what a name. So I want to show some of their jewelry because I think they are the most beautiful one you can have. You said, it was, who said? Suzanne, I think, who said, I don't want to have, you don't speak about chocolate. So we don't speak about chocolate. Suzanne, you see, we speak about jewelries. I don't know if it's better. So this street, Rue de la Paix, it's all decorated with Christmas decoration. And that street is considered to be the most expensive street for the shopping in Paris. That's why if you play the game Monopoly, that's where you have got it's the most expensive location where you can stop. You know, it's like Fifth Avenue for New York. Very, very expensive. And so we're going to go there. We're going to cross in the middle of the car. It's very crowded. Hopla, we cross. And Cartier is going to be the shop which is just in front of us with all the Christmas tree outside. Cartier, you know, it's considered to be the absolute reference in French elegance, French quality in jewelries. They are every year invented new design, but the very iconic design from Cartier is a Pantera. This is what makes Cartier. If you've got a Pantera, everybody know it's going to be a Cartier. Also, if you've got a watch from Cartier, you will have a little blue sapphire on the side of your watch. I know that because my wife bought one to me. That she's so quick. She's so nice with me. Hello, Astrid. Welcome on board. So Cathy is here, and they have got a little shop, not a shop, but let's a little box outside, because like that you don't need to bring your things. You can ask somebody to bring it back to the hotel. So here we are, and then I will make a stop to another shop that I love, if you remember that, which is called Repetto. So this is Cartier. You see this red curtain? It is Cartier. Absolutely gorgeous. And of course, here you can see some of the most beautiful jewelries. So let's see a little diamond rings. I should say, let me focus on it. I need to get a little focus. There is too much thing to get focus. It's too bright to get the focus. Let me try to focus. Ah, okay, maybe like that. Hard to focus. It's too shiny. The zoom can't focus because of all the light inside. All diamonds. You know that the word, that the French word that all the, that the word that all the French men know how to say when they meet a woman. They say, "What about diamonds?" And always it works very well. It's hard to get the focus. It's so shiny that the lens of the camera has got it's got hard for the camera to make a fixed point, you know, because it's so shiny. Yes, yes, Suzanne, make the list. You know, the list is important and it doesn't cost a lot. So I just passed some one and I just try to see a Pantera. Here we have, here is the iconic things from Cartier. Look that, the Pantera. You see, when you see a Pantera like that, you know it's Cartier. Every year, Cartier proposes a new design from a new Pantera. This is a watch, a woman watch. And the Pantera is all around the watch. And of course, it's only made of diamonds. And then if you want to get the necklace with it, here it is. And here is the Pantera. Look at it, made of diamonds. I understand that, Laurie. I know her, my dear friends, if your boyfriend, husband, or best friend hear me now and he see that I show you all these jewelries, I think he's going to hate me. Because I know you are making your list. Two parrots. Oh, what a nice expression of the loves, no? Two Gemini parrots made of diamonds. Yeah, they were very good in Art Deco. So every year, you know, they do some different style. Another Pantera here. Oh, look that one. It's a ring. It's a Pantera ring. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Look at it. A Pantera ring. Oh my gosh. You get that on your finger. Oh la la la. I love that one. And look the necklace. And the Pantera has got a sweet head. Look the face. You know? You feel like it's a little pet. Oh, nice little cat. No, it's a Pantera. Don't put the finger by her. And here the necklace with the eyes are made of emerald. The necklace, the bracelet. Ah, not bad, no? That Cartier shop. Oh, if you want something a little bit more shiny, a little bit more goldish. You see, a bit of gold. Oh yes, that I understand you, Inge. So, and the next shop I want to stop by before arriving to the opera is Repetto. You know, remember the history of Repetto? Maybe some of you were not there when I was doing the tour on Beams on the Higo, so let me remind you. Repetto is an incredible success story and very nice story. There was a boy who was a dancer. I mean, he was a student dancer at the Paris Opera. And he was coming back home and his toes, his finger toes were always damaged. Damaged because the little shoes, the ballet shoes that he was wearing had a lot of stitch. And so due to that, the stitch were wounded his feet and his finger feet. So he said to his mother, "Can you do something? Because you are a very good person for stitching, for doing things with that." So in fact, her mother created from him a pair of shoes, which are that without any um, stitch, and that was fabulous. And the next day he came back and said, "Oh, you know, my best friend is asking, can you make one for him?" So she said, "Yes, I can make one for him too." And finally, the whole ballet school wanted to get one. So finally, she decided to make a business. And that business is going to be nowadays the most important ballet shoes and tutu in the world, which is named Repetto. This shop, Repetto, which is just located by the Opera House. So you can find that Repetto in many other countries. And look at this. Also, they have got a tutu. Look, the beautiful little tutu that the ballet dancers, two shoes, yes, the ballet dancer will have at the opera. And in the shop, on the shelves of the shop, I mean, can try to show you through the through the curtain. See, I don't know if it's going to focus on it. No, it's focusing on the curtain. So maybe I go from by the windows here. Yes, from here you can see. You see that the ballet shoes. All these are the famous ballet shoes. So you've got all size, colors, and so many young girls and boys come here to buy that. This is the most fabulous ballet shoes. But now, of course, they do also some of the shoes, very comfortable. Well, it's not high heel here, and so they do some of the shoes. I brought one guest of mine once. She's from Louisiana. Had a full day tour with her and her husband in Paris, and she wanted to make some purchase, and she wanted to get some comfortable shoes like that. So she went to Repetto and she bought some Repetto shoes, and she was absolutely delighted by the shoes. So not always for dancing. We arrived by the Place de l'Opéra. Place de l'Opéra is the heart of the new Paris, built by Napoleon III from 1850 to 1870, 1880. So all around here, we've got what we name the Haussmann building, the famous Haussmann building, which is a decision made by Napoleon. He wanted to, if I can say, clean Paris from the center of Paris, from all the little factories and all the working class, to bring in the center of Paris the rich person. So for that, he destroyed all the old Paris and created a new Paris. And this new Paris is going to have its heart, its center here. From here, you have got all the Grand Boulevards, which are the big boulevards, which are going from here to Republic, from here to Bastille, from here to Madeleine, to the Champs-Élysées. I mean, going all over Paris. And of course, going also to the Louvre. Because you see, at the end of the street over there, this is the Avenue de l'Opéra. And if you go from here and you go to the end of the street, all at the end of the street, what you see, the building you see at the end of the street, it's going to be the Louvre. So in fact, you are at 200 station from the Louvre from here. And Avenue de l'Opéra, you see, has no tree because the architect Charles Garnier, the one who did the opera, wanted absolutely to have a view on his opera from everywhere. That's why the Avenue de l'Opéra don't have trees when the other boulevard avenue over there have got the trees. And here you have got the opera itself. So the opera is under renovation. So that's why the facade of the opera, they have got a huge scaffolding, which is completely, I mean, it's awful, just a metal scaffolding. So they decided to cover the scaffolding with a huge photography, which is in fact a photography of the opera. And in France, we've got a law. Already I told you that, but maybe some of you never heard about it. We have got a fantastic law saying that if we authorize a company to make an advertising, and here you can see Chanel number 5 did it, in that case, the company make the advertising, but that company is going to pay for the renovation work. So meaning Chanel paid, and in return, she can have the advertising. But on the other hand, it's not going to be in our taxes because Chanel is going to pay for the renovation. So anyway, the scaffolding is disgraceful. So we have got an advertising which is maybe a little bit not fantastic, but it's better than just a scaffolding. On the rest of it, from both sides, in fact, this is a pictures which is representing the opera exactly as it is normally. So I should say it's not fantastic, but it could be worse. So the Paris Opera is a building which has been built from 1862 to 1875 by Charles Garnier to become the most important opera in Paris after the burning of the Opéra Pelletier, which was not far away from here. And so now we arrive at the Galerie. You see, the big department store is just in the back of the opera. What is the idea of that? It's as the rich people live by here, as the rich people go to the opera, and as the rich people need to buy stuff, why not opening the big department store by this place? You know, it's like if you open, I don't know, you think about the city where you are living, and if Macy's open the department store in the worst part of the city, that won't be very successful, no? So that's why the department stores are going to open by the opera. And there is 2 department stores here. The first one is the Galerie Lafayette, and the second one is the Printemps Haussmann. So we're going to try to repeat the Galerie Lafayette to show you the Christmas tree, and then to leave the Galerie Lafayette to see some of the windows of Christmas. As I explained you already when I was doing that on the Hego, it was very, very moving for me because 2021, this is the death of my auntie, and she was like a second mother for me. And my auntie was every year bringing me to the department store when I was a kid, of course. And every year I was going there with her, and I was so happy to be able to discover the windows and then to go to the 5th floor and to have pictures with Santa Claus. You know, that's a day around the 365 other day of the year that I was waiting so much. It was meaning a lot for me. And of course, after the death of my auntie, I wasn't going to do that apart from my own kids. And so, in fact, I did it with you. And that was very moving for me to show you, in fact, what I did when I was there with my auntie. So today again, I take you there, like I was when I was, let's say, around 7. I think the first time I came here, 6 or 7, and I was doing that around till I was 14. After that, I said, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. So this is the Galerie Lafayette. You see, look how pretty it's decorated. So I said the rooftop has been closed due to the rain, so we are not going to the rooftop, but I promise I will do a tour from the rooftop another day. So the whole street is decorated, look. all the trees. Looks like gold inside. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to try to enter. I'm going to put down my camera because they don't want we film inside. So I'm just going to pretend that I just go inside, okay? And I don't speak just for a couple of seconds. So we are inside. Hope the connection is good. And I'm going to bring you to the Christmas tree. So we pass by the long path and we're going to arrive to the rotonde and then we will see the Christmas tree. Okay, so you see it's all decorated with green, white and red, which are of course the Christmas colors. And here we arrive to the rotonde. And the tree is right here. So every year, you know, they do this Christmas tree. Here it is. So look at that. So beautiful. Yes, 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 absolutely. We're going to the top and we're coming down after that. And you see, this is the rotonde, all Art Nouveau. Look at that. And here in the middle, you've got the tree. This year it's made of white, kind of light metal. And at the top, you've got the incredible glass roof made of stained glasses, which is like the top. And you see, in each part of the rotonde, you've got a little balcony, which is hosting a shop. Nobody sponsor the trees, but under the trees, which is the best location, you pay more. So this week it is Dior, which is here, and then they will change Dior. Last week it was Chanel. So you see, when we walk underneath, you've got Dior. On the tree is hanged. Beautiful, no? Let's go right underneath. Yes, the tree is so different every year, absolutely. Beautiful, no? And so let's leave the tree. I'll just try to find my way. I think it's here. It's so crowded inside the shop. And now we go out and we're going to see the windows. because of the color. I think this year is all metal, but last year it was made of wood. So gosh, I didn't take the right way. I'm lost in the gallery. So where is it? Okay, anyway, we walk a little bit. I think I took the wrong way out. Anyway, we walk a little bit in the shop. No, not here. Oh, I turn myself inside. I twist my head, and now I forgot where the way out. I'm going to ask somebody because I want to go out by the where there is. Oh, I want to go to the way out where there is a Dior shop because it's beautiful. I must have missed it. I thought it was here, but it's not. So I must have missed it somewhere. I'm going to ask that. I'm going to ask that guy. It's by where we have got a Cartier and things like that. Here it is. Yes, I didn't turn the right way. So now I recognize where I am. Here it is. Because I want to show you the beautiful deco from Dior. They made the kind of animal jungle, if I can say, and it's really beautiful too. It's a nice display. This is that one. You see the monkey, kind of peacock. You've got a deer. All the animals are light. And here you've got some lions. And here you've got a unicorn. And all the furs are lights up too. And you see they put the star of Dior, like if it's the sky, a firework in the sky with the door symbols. It's like a firework. So, we're going to leave, and I'm going to show you the way where you have got all the windows. So we're back in the street, and you see the windows for the kids are right on my left side. And you see it's very crowded in front of the windows because kids comes, you see like him, but adult too. So due to that, it's always very crowded. And this year, my pleasure. And this year, you see, they put something which is a bit like a poetic and fairy. Of course, you've got Santa Claus. Because a Christmas window without Santa Claus won't be one. And then you've got lots of little puppets, animated puppets, which are representing a party. Because this year is the 130th birthday, 130th anniversary of Galerie Lafayette. See, there's a kind of singing one. And you see this chandelier. It's made of crystal of Baccarat. Just guess, my friend, just guess how much that chandelier cost. It's all crystal, okay? From Baccarat, the best Baccarat company in the east of France. Just tell me how much you think that cost. Make it in dollars, in euro. I will translate. I will converse. I mean, tell me how much you think it costs that chandelier. Tell me how much. Give me a price. 5,000 for Laura. Okay, it's a good try, Laura. Not at all. 100,000, Inger. No, too much. Too much. 450,000. No, too much. 1 million. No, come on. 100,000. Too much. 100,000 euro. Too much. It's 60,000 euro. Yeah, 60,000 euros. You see, quite a lot. Something like $70,000. But all made of crystal. Beautiful, no? And I want to show you by walking the street. This is Santa Claus. I want to show you also the streets, and I want to show you the department store from the outside. So let's walk a little bit in the street with me, and we'll finish the tour. Not in front of the Galerie Lafayette, but I want to show you the Printemps Haussmann. Also, I show you a very good place. You know, sometime in Paris, I've got guests which are asking me, oh, I want to buy that food, I want to buy that food. You know, they want to buy different type of food, like, let's say I want to get some macaron from Aduré, or I want to get some foie gras, or I want to get something very nice. So they don't know where to go. The Galerie Lafayette have opened Galerie Lafayette Gourmet, which is this place in front of me, which is the Galerie Lafayette Gourmet. It's a shop where inside you've got all the best brands of food in France. You also can eat inside because I've got lots of restaurants, so you can take away, or you can buy, or you can drink inside, or you can eat. You can drink too. So I was saying you can drink because I was seeing the champagne. I was seeing the champagne in the window, so the word drink came to my mouth. And you have got the best quality product of food inside that. You see inside the shop. See that the inside of the shop. So it's only about food on 3 levels. So you see, you can hit. You see, you can stay here, stay here, and that shop is selling caviar. So this is not very French. You see, it's Petrosian. So it's not very French, but they are specialized in caviar. And there's the other one is specialized in foie gras. This is foie gras shop. So you see, you can buy different size, different price, different quality. So it's very interesting because like that you can go on one location and you can find all whatever you want in a very short time. So I think it's a good opportunity. And by the Galerie Lafayette, oh look, you see here. And we're going to wake up Susan because I'm sure we're going to find some chocolate. I'm sorry. Oh, gosh, I said I wasn't going to speak about it. Oh gosh, the word came out of my mouth without even realizing. But you know, I eat chocolate every day because I've got a calendar of the, you know, where you open a little door every day. And you know, since my kids are kids, I bought that to them. And so only Antoine is living at home with me now. So, but I bought one for him, and of course I bought one for me, because apart of that I'm too jealous. So we've got 2 calendars at home, and every day we eat our chocolate. Advent calendars, yes. And you see, this is a Printemps. So you see, it's also very beautiful. You see the little red, green colors of the Printemps with the trees. It's very, very nice too. So I wanted to show you also the Printemps because every year we go to the Galerie Lafayette, and I've been inside to be able to show you the beauty of the Galerie Lafayette. But I thought Printemps is not bad. So I wanted to show it to you, to make a full tour on a very complete tour about the opera, from the Plaz Vondom to the Avenue Rue de la Paix to the Opera House, and then to go to the Galerie, go inside for you to see the tree, and finally go outside and to see the Printemps shop with all the decoration. And we are arriving at the end of the tour. So my friends, I promise I will come back next year, okay? I'm going to do more tour next year. Sorry to have... Barbara. You can see it on YouTube, you know, because if you can't see, don't forget you can send to your friend. They can see my all my tour on my YouTube channel. Normally they are, I mean, a part of, if they take them off, normally they are recorded. So you can see them on the YouTube. Thank you, Leslie. I mean, for me, it was important to finish my year with you on that one because, as I said, that was the first one. So it's the third year's birthday, third anniversary of making live streaming for me. 21 to 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, and then going to 25th. So I'm very happy. Yes, I will do some, and also I'm going to do some webinar from home because I've prepared so many interesting things about the exhibition of the food in the Louvre, about I made a tour about the Grand Magasin. So you see all about this. I've prepared a special webinar about the history and the social history of the Grand Magasin. So I hope you will enjoy that with me. So my dear friends, I come back on me for a while. Thank you so much to have been with me during all this time. And it's not, of course, a farewell. It's just a bye-bye till next year. I'm leaving next week for something like 6 days now. Just I do Christmas with the kids and the grandkids. And then after that, I go to Egypt for 10 days. You can see my trip on Egypt if you follow the Instagram. You will see some pictures. I wish to all of you, and all your family, and all your relatives, and all the one you beloved, I wish you a very, very happy Christmas. Of course, a very happy New Year's too. Thank you so much, and see you very soon. I hope online. If you need anything, write me. If you need any help or any advice for Paris, don't forget you can write me. And if you come, you are the most welcome to do tour with me. Thank you so much, my friends. Sorry, I couldn't see. Will you see? I couldn't see that. Thank you, Anne. Thank you, Black. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, all of you. And don't forget to set your friends. If you write on different platform, whatever, don't tell them to come. You know, more you are, more fun it is. Thank you so much. Take a great care of yourself. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy Christmas. Bye-bye.